everybody, and we're back this week with another Boredom Buster craft, and I have a little guest with me here today. This is Brandy, so if you want to say hi to Brandy, you can say so in the comments. I'll let him know. He's very people-like. But he heard that we were making luminary jars today, and Brandy loves lights. He loves laying by the Christmas tree, and anytime my mom has any kind of decorations up, Brandy just likes to look at them and gives you a lot of peace, right? Yeah. So we're gonna get started making our jars, but we just wanted to say hello. So you're gonna go sit down, okay? There you go. Got dressed up and everything. Bless you. But yeah, we're gonna get started making our jars today. So I just wanted to show you a couple different examples. You can use any kind of empty bottle that you have in the house. So that could be, you know, from your alcohol to, you can grab a pickle jar or a empty mason jar, any kind of glassware that you want to use. And the idea with this is that you can kind of make it light up if you want. So if you have something like this, you might be able to drop like a candle or something in it, or you could go and put some, like this guy over here. My mom bought one of these wine bottle light fixture things, so you can put it right in there. You could even use a string of old Christmas lights and you could plug something in there, but I'll show you all that later. So that's just some options. And what you're gonna need, as I kind of was telling you before, are these glass stones here. And you can buy these pretty much at any craft supply store. I know that a lot of them aren't open right now, but I think that people either have these in their house, or I've heard that the dollar store is open right now as well, because they're selling food and different things. So you can buy a pack of these really cheaply. And how many you're going to need is really going to depend on the size of your jar. So we're going to get started on that. So I think that I'm going to do green, and I'm just going to show you a little bit. This is also good too, because I found this mason jar in my basement. It looks a little crazy. So this is a good way to upcycle, and the other day was Earth Day. So yeah, that's a good way to just kind of get everything reduce, reuse, recycle. So we like that, don't we? So you're just gonna need a glob of glue, and this I like too because it's one of those crafts that are, I don't know, like busy work, and I think that some of us just kind of want to do something a little bit monotonous in a way, so that you can just kind of focus on a task and, I don't know, watch TV or whatever, and just kind of get out of your head for a little bit. This will get hot. So if you're doing this with kids or even by yourself, I would suggest taking breaks in between, just because I burned myself a couple times. And please, if you have any questions, just let us know in the comments. But this is not going to be anything that's particularly perfect going around. You almost have to kind of puzzle it, and that's why I kind of like it as one of those mindless activities, because you just kind of have to see where things are going to fit. And if they're not fitting, what I've also done, because I'll show you my bottle later, but the shape was awkward, so I would just kind of take that glue and just make some extra cement. But you're pretty much going to just take your stones and go all the way around, all the way down. If you want to start smaller, I think the jar is a good way to go. You could use this just to get some more zen in your space, if you're like maybe just, you know, to make a more peaceful environment. Maybe you're a yogi and you want to create like a yoga space for yourself. You could make multiple jars like this and put them around your yoga mat, or maybe just a light in your room. But this is one that I worked on the other day. like a 60s kind of vibe to it, but when you light it up, everything will shine through. And that's where I would say, like, use the stone that you like the most of your choice. I like the clear with the glue because if I had to fill in those gaps, it kind of blended in pretty well. And then I saw actually too, if anybody's interested, a YouTube video where people actually turned wine bottles into lamps. So if you really want to get crazy, you could do that as well. And all you had to do, as I was watching it, was drill a hole in the back. So, you know, if you have something like that at home and you want to do that, you just drill the hole in the back, and then I believe Walmart or some kind of store will sell the applications to put in the lamp stuff in. So then you would just, yeah, decorate it this way, and then you'd have kind of like a neat kind of thing for your kitchen countertop. And I'll show you ours over here. Nicole will let me have the camera. We have one over here that we made for my mom I think a couple birthdays ago, but you could take the one that I did here, and you might want to make like a combination of designs here and just kind of create just an interesting sort of light fixture in your kitchen or whatever kind of space you want to use. So yeah, that's it. And I think that's all that I have for you today, but I hope that you certainly try this craft out. I enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next week. It's going to be Star Wars Day on May 4th, so it's May the 4th be with you. So right before that day, I think we're going to try to do some kind of boredom buster that is Star Wars themed. So we hope that you'll tune in Thursday coming 2 p.m. and we'll make an event on Facebook, and if you miss it or whatever, we're going to put the video up. So we'll see you soon.